Hello and welcome to our playthrough of Star Wars Squadrons. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough as much as I am enjoying playing the game. Now let's go ahead and head into our episode. Hello, welcome back to our playthrough of Star Wars Squadrons single player. The reason why we're in this screen and not just continuing through the story is because during the break between episode recordings and streaming, there was a patch. I do not know what patches they're patching, but every time they put out a patch, it gets easier and easier to stream as the connection gets stronger and stronger. To give you an idea, the day this game launched, I could barely stream at the lowest settings and keep 60 frames per second. Now by this patch, apparently, if I chose to, I could crank up to Ultra, at least according to Twitch Inspector. I could crank up to Ultra and almost the highest settings, and record, and still stream, and I'll lose a few frames here or there, but otherwise, nothing too bad. So, as far as I know, in the 4 patches they've done since launch, at the time of recording this, nothing has touched balance, or new, what's the word I want? New stuff for the game. It's all just been making that connection better and better. And I'm guessing a side effect is a more stable multiplayer, as at this point I have not tried multiplayer, but I don't know. So let's go ahead, we're going to start Into the Abyss. Captain Teresa Carroll is closing in on Project Starhawk. Lyndon James plans to lure her into an ambush in the Zavian Abyss. Escort an empty convoy deep into the abyss to lure Teresa's ship to the ambush point. I still wonder if Teresa and Lyndon here might not have been lovers, which probably flies against a half-dozen regulations. I would hope. Let's go ahead and launch the mission. And if you notice an odd cut, it's because I cut out the loading screen. Let's go do the conversation. Frisk and Gunny, what are you two jabbing about?
All I'm saying is, instead of blowing up that listening post, we should have commandeered it. Imagine the kind of fun we could have had messing with the Imperials. Or the credits we could make.
As your squad leader, I'm gonna pretend I didn't just hear that.
Come on, Gunny. You telling me the New Republic couldn't use more intel? And you know war ain't cheap.
It's not wrong.
That's a good point. I guess once you steal a Star Destroyer, everything Imperial starts to look tempting.
No, we used to be rebels. We turned into a legit republic, and suddenly we all gotta stay on the straight and narrow.
That's the way it works, Frisk.
Lining up a trap for Teresa Carroll. That's not enough of a con for you?
In the old days, I'd trick her for everything but a pair of boots to stand in. But I guess this'll do.
Well, when he's right, he's right. Now, how about we get some actual work done?
Oh, I suppose. I still don't understand why they have to steal the Star Destroyers to build the Starhawk. You figure between all the scrap and just basic resources that they must be able to harvest at this point in their history? Someone explain that to me. Why do they have to steal a Star Destroyer to build Starhawk? And that is that. Alright, to the briefing!
First, congratulations. Because you captured the Star Destroyer Victorum, our Starhawk prototype has been completed ahead of schedule. But the Empire does not know that. They believe it's still under construction. Teresa Carroll will keep hunting Project Starhawk until it's destroyed. And we've been assigned to stop her. So, using that decoy message I sent, we're going to set up an ambush.
It's a trap!
The false intel stated that you're protecting a shipment of Magnite crystals, essential to completing the Starhawk. With this bait, we'll draw Teresa and the Overseer deep into the Zavian Abyss, a highly volatile area of space. Here is where we set our trap. Don't worry about the convoy. It's empty and droid piloted. However, that does mean you'll need to clear any obstructions on its path.
Blow up asteroids?
Stand guard. I want you to defend that convoy with everything you've got. We need to make this look good. Your destination is this bottleneck. There, the Starhawk will be waiting to disable the Overseer. and hopefully capture Teresa. Now, it might sound simple, but nothing is simple in the Xavian Abyss. Brace yourselves.
So this is gonna go horribly, horribly wrong. You got it. Alright, Arno? Who I actually like. I like his character design.
Right. This plan could knock Teresa Carroll off our tail. Sooner the better, if you ask me. Lyndon's convinced himself that he's put us in danger. I can't make him focus on the bigger picture while Teresa's still in it. The commander's a smart man, but everyone has someone who can push their buttons.
True.
Wonder if we can push hers, too. We'll give Teresa a harmless convoy to follow, play this out, and see just how far we can lead her.
Have Mon
All about playing the long game.
Have Mon Calamari always had that exoskeleton lobster thing?
I learned how to string Imperials along. If you seem harmless, people underestimate you. I spent a lot of time around Imperials, playing the dumb alien. A bartender, a sweeper, someone safe. Next day, the rebellion would know everything I'd overheard. It wasn't easy, but I learned to stay patient and wait for opportunities. Remember, the Xavian Abyss is no place for the faint-hearted. And Teresa knows a few tricks of her own.
Okay.
Keep your eyes and ears open, all right?
I feel like this is gonna be a mission we play from both sides. Also, weren't you blaming yourself for something you couldn't control? I'm just saying.
And Starhawk's crew.
Pot meet kettle.
More than ready. I selected the crew personally based on their expertise and experience. They've been training for months.
That's good. I appreciate your support on this, General.
It's a good plan, Lyndon. Just be careful. I know you have a past with the Overseer's captain. Don't let it cloud your judgment.
One moment, General. Sorry, I can't talk right now.
It's gonna cloud his
The
judgment.
squadron is waiting.
That's what we call foreshadowing and or a red flag. Anyone else I can talk to? Huh. Also, look, it's a C-3PO type. Which is weird, because we're taught in the prequels, right, that Darth Vader designed and built C-3PO from maybe just that model? So many plot holes if you want to dig. Even just a light scratch. Okay, so we've got Grace, Frisk, and that's it. So let's hit up Frisk first, and then Grace, and then we'll launch the mission.
So, the boss wants to pull the old bait and switch on Teresa. I must be rubbing off on him.
Yes, because that isn't basic.
Of course, the key to a good con is selling it. And going into the Xavian Abyss, well, either you're too naive to know better, or you think it's worth the risk. Like, say, stopping a Starhawk from being finished. Teresa Carroll's risking the Abyss just for the chance to destroy some Magnite crystals.
No idea what those do in this universe.
Ain't she in for a surprise? I'm kind of excited to see our Starhawk tackle Teresa's flagship. All those engineers work their tails off to get it finished. That's one good thing about this new Republic. We're finally punching at the same weight as the Empire.
So we can go toe-to-toe with the Star Destroyer.
Another? This is gonna be a show.
Wasn't that the purpose of the Mon Calamari cruisers? They could go toe-to-toe to Star Destroyers? Did you need another ship to do that?
I've heard tales of the Xavian Abyss. They say it's swallowed entire fleets without a trace. Sending our brand new Starhawk in there is quite the gamble. Commander Javes must have complete faith in its builders. And in us, of course. We'll be the ones making this ruse work, after all. I took the liberty of studying the Starhawk's blueprints. It's not just another capital ship. It's a defense against Imperial fleets.
Oh, do tell.
Every spare inch is packed with lasers and munitions, but what really caught my eye was the tractor beam. If I understood the blueprints, the Starhawk's tractor beam is 10 times more powerful than that of a Star Destroyer. It's incredible.
Cool?
The magnite crystals they use in the Starhawk's tractor beam are quite rare. I think they said
Oh.
we captured.
But again,
My family spent an exorbitant amount of credits sourcing magnite crystals. It's so gratifying to see them go to a good cause.
couldn't you just get those from other means?
Starhawk through its paces, shall we?
Maybe you just sped it up? I don't know, they made it seem like they only could build it out of captured. Alright, prepare for launch. Oh, we get to choose!
This mission, an X-Wing, Y-Wing, or A-Wing. They've all got pros and cons. Check the schematics and let me know what'll suit you.
I am up for the X-Wing because it is multi-purpose. So let's edit the loadout. Oh, yes! So, deals good damage at a decent rate with an average capacity, great all-around choice, but doesn't excel in any category. Range. Rapidly fires several long-range lasers in a burst, but then has a short delay. It's much easier to hit foes than the unguided laser. It deals less damage per shot. 4 shots per second as opposed to 7.5. Quicker recharge, though. Much less ammo. Burst fire and auto-aim. Rapidly fires several, but then has a short delay. Damage quickly if you have good aim. So this is just burst fire. Oh, this is a charge weapon. But look, short range. I'm not a fan of that. Burst fire and tracking. Wow, that is not a lot of damage, is it? So this is... The burst fire is more than standard as far as max DPS goes. Burst fire on... Let's try this. Definitely the repair droid. We have concussion missiles. Emergency assault shield. The barrage rockets, which I did enjoy. And the proton torpedo, which I will not be using. 6 or 40? Let's do the dumbfires. Get the countermeasures. Standard hull, lots of hulls. So we've got lock-on time, max shields, reduce health, max health, reduce acceleration and maneuverability, reduces missile damage, our reduced max health at increased acceleration. I am still a fan of this, so we don't have to worry about that. Lots of shields. Ooh, wow. Significantly increases enemy lock-on time if you have 100% shields or higher. Your starfighter takes much less damage from lasers, but takes more damage from missiles. That's always a good one. Max shields are higher, but regenerate slowly. Allows you to survive significantly more enemy fire. Max shields are reduced. But loss of rapid regen. Great for hit and run, which I do tend to do. Or the overload, which we will never use, because we do hit 0. I want to do this one. And then engines, slower max speed and acceleration, more maneuverability. More acceleration, slightly less maneuverability. Higher max speed, decrease. Or boost charge rate. Wait, increases generation. That one, I guess. So what are we looking at? We're still doing fine. Max speed, max acceleration. Let's try it. And if I die, I guess. We got quite a punch with the dumbfires versus big targets. We'll use our lasers for everything else. Our shields regenerate, since I tend to keep on shields. I'm wondering how much damage we'll actually take. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Pretty. Alright.
as you can see, I wasn't exaggerating about the dangers of the Xavian Abyss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that lightning.
And we got word that Teresa Carroll has taken the bait. Her flagship Overseer is closing in. Good luck, Vanguard. Protect that convoy. And see you on the other side.
Thanks.
You can feel it, right? Chaos on every side. We don't belong here.
Oh, listen to the
So
Jedi.
it does.
Hey, what happens once the Starhawk disables the Overseer? The
Good
same
question.
as the Victorum, I expect. Board it, lock its systems, and take the crew prisoner.
Help space him?
I don't know, Grace.
Am I going too fast?
Imagine Teresa Carroll coming along quietly.
There we go. I think I'm too low.
I hate these clouds. Who knows what's out there?
We know what's out there. A Star Destroyer with a
There we
captain
go.
who wants us dead.
Real helpful. Thanks, Gunny. The convoy's droid autopilot ain't smart enough to steer through these asteroids.
Alright.
Then let's blast them a path.
Alright. Right. Sure. Kind of a weird one.
A Star Destroyer. Or what's left of one.
I'd say it's been here a long while.
You'd think this would discourage Teresa Carroll.
Nah.
This
That's not a
that wreckage ain't a warning. It's one more insult.
That's a clone era Star Destroyer. Well, I assume we have to match the convoy until whatever the next blockage is pops up.
Look lively, Vanguard. Imperial ships are on radar.
Scouts. Perfect.
That's a lot of scouts.
Working. Give them a show. Make sure they buy it.
I don't think I hit a single one. Alright. Oh! Oh! Okay, this is...
Watch the storm.
I caught those ties scanning the convoy. Do you think they know there's no magnite?
By now? Probably.
One down. Enemy is destroyed.
This poor schmuck's just... Alright, he's way out.
Covering enemy fire.
Oh, nope.
Take that.
Alright. Gotta get the hang of these new fangled tracking blasters. Ooh, come here.
Damage here.
Yeah, well...
Time bombers, they'll blast that convoy apart. Get them.
Ooh, where? Hold on. Wait. Where? Oh. Nope. There. Where are they? There we go. Oh, slow down. Ah, that was me.
We got ties closing on the convoy.
Yeah, you do. Because I'm apparently way faster than a tie. Okay, where are the damn ties? There's one.
Got one.
They're locking onto me?
Wow, I'm gonna have to do this again.
Keep them intact. Watch out behind you.
Get the time bombers.
No need to thank me.
I could have handled it.
Whoa! down, slow down. Oh, way down. I guess if you've got a clear shot. Wow, it takes so many shots. I think I went with the wrong one.
I'm under fire.
Yeah, you're gonna be under fire.
Bombers are toast. Now hit the fighters.
Yeah. Not a lot of fighters left. Oh.
I've got you.
Thanks, that was too close.
Ooh, that's an interceptor. Where'd you go? There you are. Oh, he stopped and then... Come on. There we go. Now we got some clean shots.
We pushed them back.
Did we? Lost one though.
I repeat. Vanguard, the Imperials steered the convoy, but the Overseer is still on approach. They must have stopped the ties before they could transmit that scan. Vanguard?
Did we though?
Signal's breaking up. Let's push on.
Oh
The
boy.
ambush point is this way. Ready? Let's go.
You know there's an achievement for not letting one of them die. There's only 2 left, so... Seemed like a good idea to get the tracking. I may have made a mistake. Just blasting their way through.
There it is. The Overseer. Finally. We've drawn it in.
Have we?
Nobody panic. This is the plan. Defend the convoy and keep luring the Overseer to the ambush point. How could you challenge an Imperial Star Destroyer? The convoy's under threat. Get those asteroids before the Overseer's too close.
What asteroids?
Guess Teresa decided to handle this convoy herself.
Oh. Come on.
Looks like the convoy's blocked again.
Are they?
I got the cold sweat on my neck.
Stay focused.
I am. I'm very focused on the Star Destroyer right behind me.
Not a bad thing to be focused on.
Trapped with nowhere to go.
Yeah, we're gonna lose that one next.
More Imperial fighters. Check behind.
Gotta take out those bombers.
Enemy gun lock. Right here and ready to go.
What does that do? Oh.
I'm in formation.
Hold on. Okay, I didn't know they had a tractor beam. That makes me feel bad.
More Imperial fighters. Check behind. Focus on the bombers.
Alright, let's try this again.
I'm under fire.
And I guess we wait for them to come to me.
Lock on. Enemy's got a lock on me.
Nice one.
Hey, I'm not dead.
Okay. Alright, where? Oh! That was a suicide!
Laser range. Try to focus on the ties. The Starhawk will handle the Overseer. If we can make it to the bottleneck in time. We will. We just have to push forward.
That guy just suicided right in!
The Overseer is targeting you. I need more time. Distract Teresa while we charge the tractor beam. And stay alive.
Working on it!
Our fighters one by one should be very distracting. Captain Carroll to Vanguard Squadron. This is a futile gesture. You have no
Can't get...
I have no interest in prisoners.
Yeah, I need...
Enemy fighter is locked on.
Tractor beam is charging.
Yeah, it is.
Stay strong.
We're gonna fail again. Oh, wait. Can I? Oh.
Losing all integrity. I've lost my shields. No trouble.
Yeah.
Seems they've locked on.
Should have gone with tracking missiles.
Can't hit something that ain't a helpless convoy. Tractor beam is at 61%.
Oh my god, look at this furball.
Shields at 0.
Tractor beam at 87%. Ready to trap.
Oh, we ain't doing this.
They've locked onto my ship.
Fire tractor beam on my mark.
Oh my god.
Ready. Vanguard. Withdraw through the bottleneck to a safe position.
Sure.
You brought this on yourself, Teresa. Now.
That was just a furball.
The scan worked, Titan. That convoy's navicomputer had the sector and system we've been looking for.
We've got them right where we want them.
Sure. Now fire? Definitely want an X-Wing. Probably want tracking missiles.
Titan, return to the Overseer for immediate hyperspace jump. We can't jump that fast. We could end up in the middle of a star or worse.
Stay and we die for sure. Move!
Pretty much. You know, more effective weapon if you're firing at the same time. Cool movie, though. Oh. Was not expecting that. I can do that one so much better. Definitely go with the X-Wing, though. Or A-Wing. Y-Wing would be useless.
Well, we know the Starhawk works. Toss the Overseer around like a loath rat.
Good. Lousy Imperials deserve payback with interest.
Shall we just build a Death Star and get it over with?
Oh, come on, Grace. We're still the good guys. Anyhow, we won, right? Wherever they jumped, no ship's coming back from that.
Let's hope so.
Oh, she knows they're coming back. Heavily damaged, but they're probably coming back. I think that's my main problem with Star Wars and Star Trek. Everything's done for the rule of cool, not actual combat tactics and strategy. Oof. Oh! Well, we got 2, so what ones did we miss? I kind of figured that one, so... Shot down 3 missiles fired by the Overseer, I didn't even know that was possible. Completed in 13 minutes or less. Definitely died. protect. Yeah, and I knew there was one for all the transports, but what are you gonna do? Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and he hopes you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment, or even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.